Hello, everyone. I'm your cryptocurrency intelligence officer. Welcome back to today's in-depth analysis. First, let's get the time. It's 7th of December 5th, 2025 Eastern Time for our friends in China. It's the morning of December 6th, 2025 Beijing time. Today's episode is actually quite emotional. Why? Because the market signals today are extremely polarized. On one hand, we've seen alerts from regulators after 3 years, and the OTC market is practically on edge. But on the other hand, the airdrop sector and the new coin tracks are bustling with activity, with several long-awaited big-ticket items finally making moves. The current market is like the calm before the storm, with whales quietly retreating on one side and new projects throwing money around like crazy on the other. Therefore, today's presentation will be very long and very concise. Why we'll thoroughly explain the macro level pitfalls, market trends, and the opportunities that are of airdrop most concerned to ordinary retail investors. Ready? Let's get straight to the point. Section 1. Today's core crypto market news, regulatory storm, and the 1128 meeting decoded. First, we must focus on the elephant in the room, the major news from regulators. If you are an OTC merchant, or planning large deposits or withdrawals recently, please listen carefully to the following minutes. 1. Regulatory red lights flashing. A warning after 3 years. Just yesterday, December 5th, the China Internet Finance Association, along with several other departments, suddenly issued a new warnings regarding the risks, prevention of illegal activities involving virtual currencies, experienced crypto. Investors should remember that the last time such a high level and concentrated the statement was issued was in 2021. This document reiterated that stablecoins such as USDT do not have legal tender status. But is this merely a formality? No. Our intelligence team's in-depth investigation revealed that this warning is actually a follow-up action to the **1128 meeting **. 2-out investigation of the in-depth 1128 meetings. More than just suppressing speculation, many friends may not have heard of the 1128 meeting. This was a high-level coordination meeting held on November 28th, led by the People's Bank of China and attended by 13 to 14 core ministries and commissions, including the Public Security Bureau, Procuratory Courts, Cyberspace Administration, and State of Foreign Exchange. This meeting was dangerous because it introduced two very new concepts that directly target the Achilles heel of the OTC market. First, it was the first time that the focus was on stablecoins. Previously, regulators cracked down on Bitcoin speculation to prevent people from losing money. But this time, the meeting explicitly pointed out the risks of illegally transferring funds across borders with stablecoins. In other words, regulators have fully seen through USDT's role as a bridge in foreign trade repatriation and capital flight. The probability of any intermediaries involved in the exchange of USDT for fiat currency now being classified as an underground banking has gone from being gray areas to being completely black. Second, this round of crackdowns is a two-pronged approach targeting both capitals flow and information flow. What does two-pronged approach mean? Capital flow is self-explanatory. It means freezing bank accounts. Banks' anti-money laundering systems will be upgraded, targeting quick in, quick out, and large overnight transfers with pinpoint accuracy. But even more frightening is the information flow. This means the cyber space adds reclamation of China and the public Security Bureau will be deeply involved. Those postings by USDT sell USDT advertisements on social media and in group chats. Your information sources are being monitored. Previous lie. You might have thought offline transactions were safe. Now posting trading signals online puts you under fire. 3. Market reaction. A silent panic. This regulatory pressure is directly reflected in the USDT premium rate. We monito read data from major exchanges over the past 48 hours and discovered a very strange phenomenon. The premium rate rapidly dropped to zero, but there was no significant negative premium. This is the most frightening part. A negative premium indicates panic selling. However, on December 6th, the premium rate was almost zero. What does this mean? It means that buying pressure has dried up. No one dares to buy. At the same time, sellers are also observing, with large holders holding USDT, but he's Satan too. Withdraw funds for fear of having their accounts frozen. The entire market. This liquidity seems frozen. Therefore, hooray says survival tips for all OTC, merchants, and retail investors. We're currently in a cleanup window, so it's advisable to activate defense mode. First, silence your information flow. Stop posting ads on social media. Second, if you are dealing with foreign trade USDT, absolutely avoid it recently. It's a top target for the central bank and the state. Adization of foreign exchange. Third, if you want to sell USDT for cash, don't be greedy for a few cents of higher exchange rates, lower premiums, or even slightly losing money will likely result in cleaner funds. Second section, mainstreaming cryptocurrency intelligence and market analysis. Having discussed the heavy topic of regulation, let's look at the market. Although regulations are tightening, trading must continue. 1. Fear index and whale activity. Today, the latest cryptocurrencies, greed and fear index has fallen to the 20 to 27 range, indicating extreme fear. Pessimistic sentiment pervades the market. Even more alarming is the on-chain data. Our monitoring system shows a large amount of Bitcoin being transferred from cold wallets to mainstream exchanges like Binance. As everyone knows, whales typically transfer coins from cold wallets to exchanges for one of two purposes: either to prepare for a sell-off or to use them as margin for futures trading. Either way, this means increased shorting, term selling pressure. Currently, BTC is fluctuating around $89300, with the $93,000 resistance level proving difficult to break. If the key support level of $88,500 is broken in the next few days, we should prepare for further pullbacks. Wall Street's new game. See ME24/7's trading. Here's some news that could potentially change the market landscape. The Chicago Mercantile Exchange CME has officially announced the launch of 24/7's trading services for certain swap contracts starting today. What does this mean? It means that traditional financial institutions TradFi can now participate in cryptocurrency trading anytime, anywhere, even on weekends and late at night. The days of poor liquidity and low volatility on weekends may be over. Institutional funds can launch surprise attacks while you sleep or on Saturdays when everyone else is resting. This will doubly Ted-like exacerbate market volatility over the weekend. So everyone must use stop-loss orders when trading contracts. 3. Institutional investing in South America. SUI also a winner. Of course, it's not all bad news. Valor, a subsidiary of DeFi Technologies, announced that it will list for new ETP products on the Brazilian stock exchange on December 17th. Besides the familiar BTC ETH and XRPSUI is prominently featured. This signifies the opening of institutional funding channels in the South American market as an emerging high-performance public chain. SUI's inclusion in institutional ETPs demonstrates capital's recognition of it. If you are interested in the public chain sector, the upcoming capital inflows into the SUI eco systems are worth your close attention. Third section, Airdrop Intelligence. Today's must-do checklist. Okay, for us airdrop hunters, no matter how much the market falls, as long as there are airdrops, it's a sunny day. Today is December 6th, and there are several crucial points and actions to take note of. 1. CISIC. ZK Hardware Leaders Score Check Time. First up is CISIC, which everyone has been following for a long time. Just a few hours ago, CISIC's airdrop query page officially went live. CISIC is the underlying ZK infrastructure giants in this race, providing hardware acceleration. If you've run Galaxy tasks before their test net nodes are done, you're likely to be lucky. Steps: go to their official Discord or Twitter account and find the query entry. Don't click on unfamiliar links. There have been too many phishing attacks lately. Connect your MetaMask or Kepler wallet. Note, this is currently only in the query phase. The displayed quantity may be an initial version, and the specific claim time is yet to be determined. If the web page asks you to sign a claim, it's definitely a scam. Close it immediately. 2. Aster, a hyperliquid-like Season 3 airdrop. The second key point is Aster. This derivatives trading platform with Binance backing was created to rival hyperliquids. They just announced that Season 3 airdrop claims will open on December 15th. If you participated in the S3 liquidity dumping, set an alarm on your calendar to claim your tokens on the 15th. If you missed S3, you can also check out the current S4 season. Although the yield may decrease, Aster has absorbed a significant amount of overflow liquidity during the period following hyperliquids, making it worthwhile to invest. 3. Abstract early benefits of consumers L2. Today's daily must-do recommendation is abstract. The reason is simple. It's a consumer-grade L2 based on ZK Sync technology, and the incubation team behind it is Pudgy Penguins. In need to elaborate on how strong this background is, right? The mainnet is expected in the first quarter of 2026, and the current XP system is a transparent airdrop token. How to do it? Spend 5 minutes every day. First, cross-chain, use the official bridge or L2 to transfer a small amount. Abstract of ETH to the test net. Second, check-in. Go to the official rewards page and click daily check-in. Third, complete badge tasks. For example, simply follow someone on social media or make a transaction on an on-chain DEX. These badges offers significant XP bonuses, so don't be lazy. Every little bit counts. For where to dedicate funds. Lighters and the Hyperliquid ecosystem. Hyperliquid's first season has ended, and many people are unsure where to put their funds. Here are 2 options. First, Lighter and Order Book DEX on Arbitra. Season 2 is currently underway, distributing 250,000 credits weekly. You can use IT for market making, limited orders, or volume manipulation. Remember to check the leaderboard weekly. Second, continue to cultivate the Hyperliquid ecosystem. Although dollar hype has been distributed, the Hyper EVM ecosystem is just the beginning. If you receive the dollar hype airdrop, the official statement is that stakers would have airdrop waiting from ecosystem projects. So don't rush to sell it all. Keep some staked and interact with the lending protocols, or meme launcher. This is a multi-purpose strategy. 5 extreme risk warnings. Phantom wallet scam. Finally, be extremely cautious when participating in airdrops. Current lie. YouTube and Twitter are flooded with videos and links claiming to offer a phantom wallet airdrop claims. I want to solemnly debunk this. Phantom wallet is not currently offering any. Clicked to claim airdrops. Any website asking you to enter a mnemonic phrase or sign a transaction is a wallet emptying program. Drainer, report this information immediately and do not click on it. Section 4. New opportunities and in-depth research. What else can we observe besides BTC? In this final section, let's discuss some alpha opportunities worth exploring in the new coins and DeFi sectors. 1. Mutua financing. A new story in the lending sector. During the market correction, a DeFi lending protocol called Mutua Finance MUTM caught our attention. It's a decentralized lending protocol based on a dual market structure. Latest information indicates they have just released their phase 2 roadmap, confirming that the V1 testnet will launch at the end of this quarter Q for 2025. Why are we paying attention to it? Even during the recent market panic, its token pre-sale price still rose from 0.01 to 0.035. This counter trend rises usually indicates strong institutional support or strong early community consensus. With the test net approaching, keep an eye on their Discord account. There are usually early test net rewards. 2. Iris, a potential candidate for Binance IPO. Another project worth in-depth research is Iris, a layer 1 data storage public chain. Current market rumors suggest that Iris is a strong candidate for Binance's next IPO. Why? Because Binance recently launched Iris perpetual contracts. We need to understand Binance historical patterns like PITEs and bonks. They launched contracts first, consolidated the price for a period, and then launched spot trading. Therefore, contract launches are often a prelude to spot trading. Strategy recommendation, of course. Contract launches are usually accompanied by significant price consolidation. If you believe in this logic, don't chase the highs now. Wait for the pullback and stabilization before gradually accumulating spot positions. Aiming for a future breakout in the spot market. Summary and operational suggestions. Okay, after all that, let's summarize today's core strategies. First, regarding fund security, the regulatory crackdown has begun. The 11/28 meeting is no joke. You traders, please be cautious. Cut off your farm trade, you trading business, and remain silent for a while. Ordinary retail investors, unless you urgently need the funds, avoid frequent deposits and withdrawals. Recently, to avoid being mistaken live frozen. Second, regarding market conditions, the market is in a fear phase. Whales are shifting their holdings, and the CME's 24/7 trading makes the market even more unpredictable. Spot traders should observe more and act less, patiently waiting for BTC to test the $88,500 level. Don't give up before the dawn. Third, regarding opportunities, although the market is cold, don't stop trading. Check your SISIG points now. Remember to claim your Aster coins on the 15th and keep up your daily abstract trading for news. Projects like Mutua and Iris with independent logic. Stay tuned and look for opportunities to buy on dips. This is Crypto Intelligence Insider. During this volatile period of transition between bull and bear markets, we must protect our capital while also hunting for the next 100x opportunity like a hunter. If you found today's link that commentary helpful, Please follow, like, and share your thoughts on this regulatory storm in the comments. Let's stay calm and collected during this storm. See you tomorrow.